Mm-hmm. How are you? I'm feeling awful wonderful today. Crowds at their feet, yes, I appreciate it very, very much. People come to the audio version over on the Cowpoat podcast facility over there on the audio. Well, the audio and the video platform are also Cowpoat Radio on Twitter, and yes, we're tweeting it out to people who really don't care. I gotta follow some weird women that are like as soon as you follow them back, you get a nude picture. Like, no, I'll just block you. Thank you very much. We're resharing, so we're sharing stuff from the steel-toed tower. We get to them, and they're dealing with behaviors from I always hit just the internet when all of a sudden cops come to your house, or you're clearing President Daniel. I've told you many times before, right? I'll let him call the show. I guess he's still feuding. I listened a little bit this morning. Nobody likes onions, and they can't talk about certain things, whatever else. It's like I just heard it this morning. A little bit. It's becoming to be old and stale. It's kind of funny. There's that one station that's playing their voices back, like the high-pitched one, like the Sven Johnson one I do. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's funny. It's just good shit. So great to be on occasion. I guess a compound brand episode. So who cares? I mean, I got my own podcast at this network behavior going on. We're happy for you. Really don't care, but let's tweet at the compound. Do I follow them or not? Yeah, I do follow them. I really don't think they care. I'll tweet at them like I'm supposed to care. That's Anthony Kumani. He thinks I don't mind that guy. I remember them when they used to be on over that lovely and talented. Where the hell they were at? They were somewhere. And him and the other guy are just totally. They were together. They both are Donald. Let me see, Donald Trump. You see, we'll do it that. Both together, so they're whatever it may be. And it's fun to watch these guys fight over Wilson. It really is. It does make me laugh, and then it makes me cry, and then it starts to scream. But let's go over here, get some stuff over here. All these shorts, women in front of me. It's all the thing. The black bottom. I see a lot of women now walking on those black nylon things on there, and then the curvy model stuff. It's a big thing that runs through. So, but it's always. Let's go over here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over to. We do appreciate Corey doing the Hearsay and Lies, doing pretty good. We're going to have blizzard on the way in tomorrow morning. I drove around. I'm going to go through Minneapolis with my. I did a little test run, mean streets of the suburbs. I drove through. I came down 35W, and then I got off on Xerxes, and I went through Edina and Hopkins. I did it's pretty cool. It looked pretty good in the camera. Really, really good with the GoPro 10. So in the work way tomorrow, we got a blizzard coming. I'm going to put that. This thing I found for $1, so it's a GoPro thing. It looked really good, so I tried that out. It was kind of cool. So I enjoy doing those. It was fun in the car. Let's go over here too. We'll just do the usual duration. We'll just get this one out of the way. I mean, who cares? I usually go with. I like this one. You guys know I like this one at all, right? Mm-hmm. See if we get Melissa on. But anyways, welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. I thought we were down the snow. I'm fine. I don't care. It went from this, now it's an effing blizzard, so it's going to be fun working the goddamn snow. I don't mind working heat, snow, I think rain, I don't like it. Like the show I always said, share it. I've always said that, I know, people beg for likes. It's like, you get the like because they like the video. If you want to like it, thanks. Share it on social media. I appreciate it. All I hear from that onion guy and all from Steel Toe, they constantly. And then you got my boy over there, the Nimrod doing whatever he's trying to do, trying to make it in life. It's like, go sell those. You heard the conversation with that chick. $1,000 a week selling knives. Savage Live could do that, but selling at Sam's Club, that'd be a fun job. I could sell knives. Captive audience. Everyone needs knives. At the local Sam's. I haven't seen the stalkers lately. Something's going on. They're both MIA, which is fine with me. Never want to break. You're on probation when you're stalking. Never want to do that behavior. Because somebody said he was on, he had like a couple hours left, so I don't know. Because he was stalking with his fiance. So unless they're on unless they're on a honeymoon, I have no idea. But like I told Sweet Melissa, I said, never want to say that. But wherever they're at, who knows? I'm fine. I don't, So it is what it is. So it's kind of hilarious. The stalkers are out, whatever. The allegedly got arrested. You never know, man. Again, this is why I'm going to talk about the title here about real life versus internet. People put my wife out there, other things out there, and like I said, it's clear and present danger. And that's the way I look at it. Whatever. And then you think it's just the internet. Don't go family, but that's what they do. You can talk, but again, when you go after it, then also when it's time for it to pay your price, well, that happened long time, I don't care. When you're a felon or you're a murderer, there's no, what's the word they always say, but but anyways, yes, we are. So I guess they're looking for a place to move to. They're going to stay in the Minneapolis area. I told them, I said, you don't want to go north. You don't want to go south. So just tell me when we got to do this so I can block off time at the other job. So I said, I don't know. We're going to do this because we're out of space. We have I looked like $28 million in stuff. It just keeps on coming and keeps on coming. But I do appreciate people that roll into the audio. This 2.5. Right now they're building. People are actually building studios. Building studios right now for people to do what I do for show and tell. Right. I was telling Sweet Melissa. I was reading at Dear Abby. Her chick's 28, living at home. She doesn't leave her room because she's a content creator and influencer. Hey, I drove around today for 50 minutes. I did 3 good videos just driving around, and I'm going to do one. I'm going to drive through Minneapolis talking on the thing about it's a ghost town, but that's my content. I go from job to job. So you always in your car? Yeah, when I'm driving work to work, I do different content. I do this content. I do my car. I do driving ones. That's what I do. I find time to put that in. I work for a living, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the vegetable garden, as I call it, right? I actually do leave my house. Unlike other people that don't. Shout to he shall not be named. I love to have who likes onions on. It'd be fun to have his young ass on, but I think he wouldn't come on. He's what's this, exclusive mega contest? Oh boy, hand signed. Oh my God, I'm just gonna retweet it like I really care. I mean, he was signing $100 bills. I'm like, yeah, okay. The hunch gets indicted by NYC. Dumbass white boys are mad, but a lot of people in the middle, like myself, just go to work in the morning. Don't sit around protest. Give you money to a whore to say you didn't screw her, then don't do it in the first place. It's a poor choice. A lot of hashtagging out there with Donald J. And heard that idiot little hoe from Atlanta yelling, hollering. Let's go look. I got like $90 in my sorry, don't come down from my thing from Hearsay and Lies Total. So he's made me a little money. Thank you very much. But he can't handle when I call him names. He gets all mad at me. Corey, I go on the show. He's got very thin skin. So we've had a lot of, appreciate you coming viewing over here, listening over here on Spreaker. I really do. The United States, India, Mexico, Singapore, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Ghana, and Italy. Mexico is 5 times. Go look. Baja, California, sir. Looks nice. Looks like, ooh, that's an old cool. That looks cool. 5 times. Hello, Mexico. Si, senor. India, as usual. Oh, yeah, you guys all come to that country, to that airport, to that city, in that room. We'll party. You've got to get more than this, man. To me to come to you, you're going to have to get some more. I'm a Hasselhoff. United States is 120. About 40 states report in. all the way down to Pennsylvania and the Stockton, Rhode Island. Brooklyn and New York, Florida, Key West. I love Key West. Tampa, Texas is Athens, and of course Tulsa town. Yes, you, Sven Johnson. He. Oh yes, he. Oh yes, he shall not be named. Sven Johnson called the show, and I mean called the show. You stood me up in Clearwater. I saw. The snow's coming out pretty good now. I saw in Clearwater that they bought some EV company in Clearwater for battery. They bought one of your companies down there. And there's a Clearwater, Minnesota. You can live up here in Clearwater. Call the show, Sven Johnson. Henderson 4 times. Colorado, Denver, Minnesota, St. Cloud twice. Richfield, Minneapolis, and Minnetonka 7 times. Oh, yes, Apple Podcast, iHeart, Google Podcasts, all of them come in. Steady on the money. Appreciate it. Do really do. Give me the time out of your day to come over and listen. We appreciate it. Baseball, I'm suffering silence. Shorter games, I've been pitching them up for the longest time. But as I talk to you on this last day of March, tomorrow is April Fool's Day, and I'll rise tomorrow morning at about 2 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, do some video in the car. My new way I can do with my GoPro 10. It looks really good. I rise. I will rise. These men and women in the armed forces protect your freedom of speech to sit in your house and do nothing and refuse to work. A lot of you guys should go work for the Venus Project. Just find something to do and they'll pay your young ass. That's all we're asking. Storm those beaches. I was listening to a documentary on how the USA got ramped up their tanks and outbid Germany and kicked his ass, but all the behavior. There are good documentaries on here, not about, I talked about before, people loving domestic violence on here, just loving it, eating it up. I was arguing, I'll say Planet Randy, he doesn't follow me on Twitter. I'll tell him, anybody else, I don't have to follow or sub to somebody to listen, okay? It's just because who you're sub to. A lot of my things come from people looking for me. Majority of my views come from people who don't like me. I look at my subs mainly, type it in and find me. I don't want to hear it. But I've said he has made money on violence. We're going to the auto show tomorrow. Yes, we are. But remember these men with the armed forces who have balls the size of basketballs with oak trees, men wearing blue. Air Force, Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Merchant, and the National Guard Coastal Uniform. Thank you guys so much for all you guys do out there. Really do. I never served. People up there like the hunch or the plagiarizer. You must have held a weapon and gotten their 6 before you send someone for their 6. That's all we're asking. He said storm those beaches, Korea, Vietnam, many other wars, Iraq. Term limits would be nice. We have another murder of children in Tennessee. It'll soon pass, don't worry, but you don't care. It's more because the kids. It's that the gays that were shot down there and murdered in cold blood down in Florida didn't care because of gay men. There was a YouTuber I talked about the food moving, right? The guy who shot the food because he watched her on YouTube. Men are visual. But people love Tina. They're visual. They're in love with her. I don't get it. Never have, never will. Woman gave drugs to children. You guys mod for her and love her. God have mercy on your soul when you finally close your eyes. Period. But thank you to this countryman wearing blue, like a cop called crackhead. Would you shower Would you shower in that shower of Penn State? Only one guy's in jail. Same thing with Michigan State. The Carolis should be either executed in the streets, and I'll do it myself, public hangings, or deported. Their choice, 24 hours. Any pedophiles, murderers, or drug dealers, you have your choice, like in Escape from New York. Very simple. Public hangings, or you're going to be separating garbage 12 on, 12 off. Your choice until you beg for the sweet release of death. If you're dealing drugs without permission to children or anybody else, raping with inappropriate behavior with children, we will eliminate from our economy. Period. Trust me, they can go to Google and get all the IPs of these perverts and start executing these people in the streets. And once they're executed, their body parts are used for science and then thrown into the fire. Sorry, bitch, please. I mean, like I'm telling you, it's the way she works. I want kids to be able to go sliding in this great state, in your state, wherever else, on a bicycle. Go to a park the old days. Like I did when I was young. I don't know. With the Boy Scouts being touched up. I mean, like I told you, the upstate Boy Scout, but it was gorgeous. The guy goes, how many kids have been at their hands? He's absolutely right. Michael Jackson's property, just tear the house down. Beautiful facility. Property for $20 million. I just tear the house down, crime scene, and then just make it my own. I get what he was doing, having a really cool place for unprivileged kids to come and go on rides. Hey, great. Everything's free, but everyone goes home. And like I said, if I'm on tour and a mini-me's with me, the parents with me, and you go to your own hotel room, I get it. Coaching hockey was the best thing I ever did. Up there at Oak Ridge, it's a great thing to be a mentor or a role model. It's a great thing in your community. That's what it's all about, man. I had great coaches, but if he was guilty of this behavior, well, guess what? Very simple. He paid the door. The way I look at it, I guess if I was a mass person, I'm killing all kinds of people. Well, I'm getting away with it, but all of a sudden, hey, you know O.J. Simpson, come on over here, bitch, please. Gates of hell. So, you may get away with it in real life, but all your behaviors. There's some guy who's in charge of sex crimes here with children and stuff, and he can say all he wants. He's again my favorite movie, Taken. Pop, 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 pop. That's all we gotta do. People take advantage of elderly people. Execute them. Other people should be able to enjoy themselves way out the door. Not somebody taking advantage of the behavior, but we thank them very, very much. And win blue. Like I said, don't let a cop call cracking, right? God bless the working class who work for a living. Thank you to all you guys nationwide. Oh, the condom. Please use one. You don't want any unwanted children just having kids out of the blue, right? Paris Hilton, right? Mm-hmm. Not good. Nope. Sucks to get pregnant, but maybe next time use a condom. Thank you. All of a sudden, whoops. Just have a ton of babies and just leave them alone, right? Take care of them. I know children I know. And don't drink and drive. Call somebody, you're going to murder someone. You're going to murder somebody. Pick up the phone. Call Jamie C. Call Zane B. Call Sven Johnson. He shall not be named. Call somebody. Call Corey Adam. Call Steel Tard. Nobody likes onions. 2 for the radio guy. Call him, bitch, please. That's all you gotta do. We got like a 90-minute show for you guys. Whatever. 5:30 reservations. But like I said, don't drink and drive. You're murder somebody. But welcome to a pre-April Fool's. Somebody one time, Debbie Daly did a April Fool's. She was leaving podcast. Well, it came true. I haven't seen her in a year, and that was pretty funny. Yeah, okay. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, yeah, okay. All the time, us white boys were in their bitch. Oh, you don't leave Debbie. She's lying. She's lying. My favorite drop, some kid in a movie, KQ plays all the time. She's lying. It's a great drop they do. Or my other favorite that KQ would do, that's not a very Christian thing to be doing. I use that phrase all the time to people on this show. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing. My favorite. It's some guy or something. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing. So I told you, my friend of mine at work, one of the guys I call on, I always call him Lord, oh Lord, hear our prayer, I call him, or Jesus is Lord to him. He's a Christian man, but he talks about violence, and I always tell him, is that a very Christian thing to be doing? It doesn't very happy. I'm trying to get him my podcast. I want his boss on. She's a hot piece of ass. She's actually being a waitress. To get a house, she makes $90,000 a year at her job. It's a beautiful woman. Absolutely drop dead. A little too short, but I mean, she's just absolutely drop dead. She's like 55, child 14. I would bone her tomorrow in Las Vegas for a whole week till she's. I'm gonna get her on the show. Say the ciao. But driving around the car, the camera looked really good. They did a really nice job. But so those will come up later. Putting out some fun stuff up there about at large. I'm going to the auto show tomorrow, so I'll do that large. And I don't know. I might do a car show one where I film separately, but I want to do some videos. And I like the car shows. I love them. I love going. It's the auto show. Excuse me. So she's going to drop me off, save on parking, and roll in there, and my cameras. But in the morning, I'm going to video the car of the blizzard. So I just love that GoPro 10. It's so cool. So I just practiced. See how the thing, I got that thing, and it attaches to the CRV. And so I'm like, let's try this. It was really cool. Did a nice job. So I get those coming up later. It is what it is. It is what it'll always be. But anyways and anywho's. Donald J. Trump indicted by NYC. You all know he got indicted because he paid off Stormy Daniels, who is a hot piece of ass, but she's had more sperm and penises in her mouth in all three holes than I get. It's a good-looking woman. I guess hey, I'd be happy to have sex with her. I guess, I told her, I tweeted, I'd love to have her on my show, say a ciao. I think it'd be fun. Would you come on? Hell no, I'm nobody. She always fights people. People fight bitch at her. You only wish you could bang her. I never knew of her. She's a good-looking woman. I'd put her in a movie tomorrow. I'd put her in a fun movie. I would. Hell yeah. Put on something on just she's the main girl you're chasing around. Finding Stormy, whatever. Storming the Stormy, or I don't know, Winter Stormy. I don't know, whatever you'd be with her. And she's the villain. You chase her around for like a 12-minute video of chasing Stormy. Chasing Stormy. Something like that. I don't know. That'd be fun as hell. I think she'd be I'd say keep your clothes on. Let's keep you looking beautiful, but you're gorgeous, but you're in a nice, cool outfit, but let's do it. Let's keep it a little kissy, huggy, lovey, but we don't want any porn. We want to keep it. We want the food to be absolutely beautiful, but we want we don't want you don't have any sex, girl. We're not going to be over gratuitous violence. You're always dressed to the hilt. People chasing you around through the woods, camping, whatever. It'd be great every other day. 12-minute part of a movie, like a soap opera with Stormy on YouTube Red. It'd be epic as hell. Whatever. I mean, it's still amazing people still ask for donations on here. It's like, Jesus Christ. If that was okay, I'm not. I can't get supported by Spreaker or my YouTube. Who was it? Carolyn RV was bitching. She goes, "They only paid minimum wage." Well, I'm not paid. I am not paid minimum wage at either any of my job because I don't work at Burger King. I saw the toilet that closed a bunch of Burger Kings. I cried myself to sleep. Burger King, I could own it tomorrow and make it great again. Okay, make it burger again, right? But she's like, if they get paid like, I don't know, $10 to watch her live walk around a park, You want to hear me huffing and puffing? Well, you see my videos. What the hell's wrong with you, woman? Get a job. There's plenty. You can work for Burke, any place, and be the to-go person from your house. If it's Wonder Hussy or the other young lady, people asking for money, for Christ's sake. Can't we just do videos? Please like it. Please share it. Like, my God. I guarantee it, Pickleboy, I'll look at his stuff later on. I guarantee he's not making what he used to. That's why he doesn't upload anymore. Why bother? He's probably doing other things. He's working. Wherever he lives in, I highly doubt he saved his money. I highly doubt it. I don't put money away from me. I still have. I have not looked at what it is. It's well over, I know. The guy told me, you want to know what it is? I said, no. No one knows how to have any self-control when it comes to money. Period. But here, Carolyn R.V. bitch. It's like, oh, you know. And then with Wonder Hussy. Gotta love her. You know, my things are down, blah, blah, blah. I was going here. I was like, Let's do this one, unfoldment. This one. But anyways, so they indicted his young ass. I guess about all the dumbest white boys are bitching. And these people they interview, they can't be real. Just like, remember when the Hunch won in 2016? And I think Bill Hillary, man, she had all the votes, man. All these people were pissing, moaning, and whining, and yelling, and hollering, man. Those are my favorite goddamn videos. That was, truthfully, Trish was in one of them. Hey, I remember the day he won. I come to his very office. I sit down. She's in the room. I go live with MSN. I go, up. She starts laughing. I go, the Hunch is in. Oh, well, I went to work. Dude, damn it. What the hell? I'm not going in. Hey, he's indicted. It's going to be great. I was listening to idiots on Fox, how justice this, and then one guy was almost crying. Why are you crying over being indicted? I'm like, what are you crying about? He's a grown-ass man. Oh, his mugshot's going to be in all good. Yeah, people are going to be on shirts. That's right. Why not? What the hell? Pimp him, prostitute him. He still loved the perp walk. That was me. I'd been in jail a long time ago. You guys love this criminal. The working class could give 2 Fs. They go to work. Why all you people on YouTube, all these alleged media people are doing these things. There's a couple on here I like. His name is Paxton. I'll get to him. They're going after his sponsors, and he's wanting money to fill the void. Why don't you just get a job and fill the void? I'm like, really? Oh my goodness. But yeah, they indicted his ass. I don't need it. I mean, I don't hate the man. Don't like him. Same thing with Biden, the plagiarizer. Don't hate him. Don't like him. Obama was okay. Obama was the kind of guy I could sit around and drink a beer with, I think. I've always said with Donald J. Trump, he'd leave the dinner table, and then let's say we're at Perkins or wherever we're at, having lunch, he'd ask for to-go orders and leave me with the whole bill. Where Biden would say, or Obama would say, hey, I tell you what, homie, I'll take care of the bill. You put the gratuity down. Thanks. So he'd leave. He'd pay the whole thing. I pay the gratuity. That's all. I'm not saying I love Obama, but he seemed like the kind of guy I could have a beer with, play golf with. That's all there is to it. He probably wasn't perfect. Neither is Biden, with his son, but they don't give 2 Fs. Again, 6-year term, that's it, get out, no stuff to steal. 2 times 4 each in the House, and get out. We just let Supreme Court. Listen, baseball, I've been bitching for the longest time to speed it up. They finally are. Bitching forever about that. I'm not saying I know the future, but I know people are not in the seats eating food. They're not going to make any goddamn money. But at the end of the day, people, ladies and gentlemen, the working class really don't care. I talked about 5 people today. They go, really? They don't care. One was public. Maybe more than that. They go, well, yeah, I guess. They didn't care. If you care, then you got nothing better to do. Nothing better to effing do. Sorry, man. Bitch, please. Sitting around, feeling sorry. Feeling sorry for everybody. It just makes me laugh and it makes me cry. And then I start to scream. Then I start to yell. And even his own daughter. I feel sorry for her, his kid, Barron. Just, it's like, what the hell, He's got 3 different offsprings off his father's penis. It's still how he buried his ex-wife on the side of a golf course. That made me hilarious. That's hilarious. Protest, right? I told people January 6th was going to be a problem. I told people that. Was I surprised? When I was over at the grocery store, I told people, Guy would come, you were right. Well, yeah, I was right. I told people it was going to happen. When I was talking with, what's his name, Georgia Peach, he called me from there when he was getting ready for the get-together. And I told him, he told me there was a portable gallows, and I go, you better get out of there. What did I say? Get out? He left. We'll watch it from the hotel. I told him, he wanted to hear, because he had that trip pre-planned before his behavior. He was stopping and watching, because I told him about you got to go to all the stuff, right? I told him that. So he was gonna stop in. He was going to Philly. His buddy. So he was a Hunch fan, and I said, fine. You know, you're gonna listen to him, fine. I mean, I get it. If I was in the area, I would stop and listen to him. But going down there, I would have watched from afar, and I would have videotaped it. But I'm not going in there. Hell no. People are just crazy, man. You guys are nuts. You're all just effing crazy. You're a bunch of crazy little sons of bitches. Doesn't care about you guys. Keep telling you guys that. Doesn't care. Care less about any of you morons. All there is to it. Hang on a second. Head loss. I haven't heard head loss lately. I've not heard head loss. Head loss. But I'm pretending I'm driving through Charlotte North Concord. Remember I drove through it. I triggered a couple people, and I drove through Minneapolis, Lake Street. That was my favorite. It's funny, people got all triggered. Told people, like, okay, I know where I'm at. Two of my friends, what are you doing down there at that time? Like, no. I drove back there the other day last night for Corey, so I was driving through there. It was kind of raining out, kind of a cool little video. So people get triggered on stuff like this visual, but I get all you white boys out there that are all pissed off right now. You know, you're all mad and upset and frightened with this behavior going on. You're the leader of the free world. The modern day Hitler is all protest lightning out there right now. It's coming down pretty good. It's just like rain and hard snow. It'll be fun riding in tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Hope I get up early and just get a quick little shower and eat and get the hell out. Bitch! Hell yeah, it's coming down real good. It'll be fun driving tomorrow morning and working the goddamn... It's going to be outrageous and contagious tomorrow. I love snow, so... You choose where you want to live. You don't like it, move, right? And then move, right? Bitch, please. I love that Corey out. He's such a pussy. The guy has no sense of humor. None. Corey doesn't. He does none. I love to have April on. April would be fun to have on, but these people just are pussies. No, let me go. Hang on. Love to have nobody likes onions on. It'd be fun to have on. But these guys, these people I speak of, are a bunch of babies. But anyways, one word describe Jennifer Lloyd: hot. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. There you go. One word: hot. Oh, yeah, but the Hunch is indicted. I know everyone's all just up in arms. And build a bridge, get over it, you guys. You got to get, I don't know, Pence needs to die on his feet. Just get somebody, a Republican guy. I guess the walrus, bubbling in a car saying Laura Chris Christie wants to try to run. He's finally dying on his feet if he lived on his knees. Like I said, just if you think, he's great as hell. He screwed up a lot of... I've been in the construction business my whole life. He screwed a lot of people over in the construction business. He's not a very nice man. He can care less. Turns on people, is pathetic. Yelling and hollering. Sorry, he's nothing special. Any more than I am. I'm an independent Republican. I'm a libertarian. You want to smoke marijuana? Fine. I think I heard somebody that might approve prostitution in Las Vegas. Go ahead. Why not? Make money on it. I saw Treasure Island, downtown St. Paul. We did work there. It did miss a payment. You know what's going to happen? Treasure Island will put a casino in there. Hey, you want to pay off this bill? Sure, let's do it. Never know. So, yeah, he's indicted in NYC. It's going to be fun to watch him roll in there. Can you turn your left, Mr. President, to your right, please? Fingerprint his ass. Can't wait for that to come out. That'll be epic. Long overdue, but people still think it's stop the steal. They got to get past that and get on with the issues, not being half-baked behaviors. And just the chick from Taylor, who's cheated on her husband, Mr. Christian, then the other chick, her son getting pregnant at 17, you know. I'm not perfect, but for Christ's sake, for the love of God. I don't know. What do we do, right? I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, here we are. Real life versus the internet. I've heard this many times. The stalkers, I've heard it from Nobody Like Onions. I've heard it from Corey and other people. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. That Pacton guy here on YouTube, I listened to him, and he's really good. And my other guy, Fair Balance, he has sponsors, right? I mean, just like Steel Toe has that place, Stoney's, right? I've been there. It's nice. They're going to have a party. It might go in August. See what happens. We'll go on, I guess. I mean, if I went on a cruise, I remember Carpegger was going to go on a cruise, and he was going to have an agent, a travel agent. Well, so look, hey, I'm going to be down in Virginia Beach. Savage could meet me again down if she wanted to be. Come on down. Anybody could meet me up there. I told Wilson, come on up, meet me. It'd be fun, you know. And Carpegger wanted to have a cruise. We'll have a cruise. Hang on a second. Do this one. And he wanted to have a cruise, and someone said, "Go ahead and have a cruise, but you don't have a travel agent. I mean, that's fine. Get together." So I remember giving Nobody Likes Onion was giving shit to me 8 out of 10. She's a beautiful woman. Likes to close in. That's getting to be old right now. Those two fighting. I listened this morning off and on, but after a while it's okay. They want to get together, and he wants to have conditions or something. Can't ask questions like whatever else. Bunch of cowards. So I guess Nobody Like Onions guy is picking on another comedian, and the brother, like I've said, stepped up, said, "Hey, I guess setting something on his phone, texting his personal information." So he filed a police report. Well, I thought it was just the internet. We've heard it before from the stalkers. People put my wife out there, or my house, or my whatever else. But people have. But as soon as you want to cash those checks, I love audio. I don't care. I mean, that was the old days. Me and Amberly Ambrosia, 30,000 million. I went back. I had a great time with them. That was fun. Me and him went back and forth. I had fun making fun of him. Fat boy and his behavior, striking shit. I don't do that kind of behavior. Just like, what's his name likes to. He's a little obsessed with her, with Carolyn RV. And he's funny, but he's a little obsessive with her. Line screw run. He's funny, and she gets all pissed and starts striking his channel. I don't know. And she's, again, it just YouTube will pay what it does, but pays what it used to be. But anyways, so people are starting to reach out to people's families, and which is I told this to the stalker. I've told this to Sweet Melissa. Because he does a giveaway night. I don't understand. They give a couple away. Here's what I do. If you want to, hey, I give away shirts and hats. You want to give me money? My money is a listen and a share and a like. That's my listen. That's my money. There's a like and a share. That's all it is. I don't ask for any money. I mean, I get my stuff. I get my stuff from my airport. I get stuff that tips in my. What do they call that? I keep forgetting how they call that thing. Oh, what the hell? I keep forgetting. Because I don't. I mean, what the hell is it? I don't. What the hell is that place called? I can't remember what the hell it's called. You buy stuff, whatever that thing is called again. But everyone has those out there. Give me money, and I told you, PayPal. Just like with what's her name? Wonder Hussy. I'm not an e-beggar. Yes, you are, honey. When you have the ability to get free money, you're an e-beggar. Same thing with Steel Toad. I mean. If I'm going to be streaming every day, I'd love to be able to do a show every morning about speculation sports. We're going to talk sports with me and Chris Ranson. Another thing is $100 for a second mic. I owe Zane B a lot of money, honey. I owe that young man probably $2,000. I had on my NFL podcast. Appreciate the views over there on my podcast. Got 13, 14. Thank you. I mean, I've gotten up 80 already over there, and I appreciate that. Over on YouTube, I appreciate it. People come and listen, I really do. They pay $100 for it. I mean, I don't understand this behavior. I mean, I've been on many, many shows. I've done shows with called in and done many shows with Zane B and had a great time. He owes me money. But like Ted said, the jacket I gave him is square. I go, good. This is behavior, pain? It's like me all of a sudden being a second chair with Tina D. Yeah, okay. Or Curry Adam come on. I mean, he's been doing a show here saying lies, having a good time. I don't understand that. Just do a show. All these washed up comedians, and you know the fake. I've been screwing around that black eye behavior. This black eye, these washed up comedians. All these guys hate each other. They talk smack on each other. They're just washed up people. YouTube is not for your live streaming. It's for to put up your bits and go do a show. Doing these things with these other idiots that they talk smack about each other. Who was it? I think it was what's his name, Anthony Coney, whatever the other guy. There was some tweet or so. I haven't seen I didn't watch it, but a response to the tweet. These people are mentally ill. They really are. I mean, I love to have Noah like on his own. I'd love to have him come on. I mean, again, you'll make your money over here on Spreaker if you're smart and you pay to play, because people come and listen, and they pay you a lot easier with the commercials on here. Just do them. Just telling you. You've never heard me ask or have a hype train. I appreciate people in India. I don't make any money on that, but I appreciate people in India. Come listen to this voice. It just blows me away. People constantly asking for money. It's constant. It's just never ending, man. It's never ending, stopping and asking for goddamn money. It's nonstop. Give me this, give me that. It's like, Jesus Christ, can we just hang on a second, can we just simply just do your show? But it's always this, oh my God, we need this. Oh, we're gotta get this money, gotta make our goal. You know, so one guy called the other guy, what's the other idiot I called? That two for the radio guy, to whatever, two for the win. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Just never ending, man. Always asking for this and always asking for that. I don't know. But the real life, right? But as soon as you want to, like, hey, I want to rate my wife, have me watch, right? Put my wife in things, a couple people have, 3 people came by, and then when you want to clear up some danger, wow. I know the boys are, I get this 2-week thing, you know. Look at it with AZ and yelling at Fire Girl, and look at it with what's his name, Steve Billings, yelling at having that behavior on there. No one cares. You may think you care, but they love it because, as I told Randy, his favorite YouTuber, like it or not, young man, still, let's go look, still putting his, let's go look, his, whatever, here, look, hang on a second. Oh, God, nobody like Howdy. He only has 16 people watching live right now. I'm not saying, you know, let's just steal till morning. Aaron April's thoughts on the raid about the interview, and oh, God, who cares? Oh, let's go look, keep behind the camera. But without them, no one cares. So my PS5 was destroyed. Okay, that's another 1 hour. Cooking for his dad. Grandpa, look at ladies and gentlemen. See, look at, I just typed in, there it is. There it is right there. I mean, I don't need to look. I don't need to follow the man. I need to follow him. PS5, that's more video games now. And the hate comments with Tina finally at 107 for 7 days. How sad. I'm losing my best friend, 101. That's 11 days. Okay. Crapped your pants, okay. Then she had another black eye. Another one, I'm going to beat up my grandma. That's another, again, violence people love. The Tina one, people love that, but Angry Grandpa, Little Caesar's house, okay. Taken by his brother. They like him more. No one cares. No one cares. Sad, man, to see that go. But like I said, I could, you know, it's hilarious. Whatever happened to his rap career? Whatever happened to his rap career? I thought he was going to be rapping. He's got Tina all over his Twitter. All over his Twitter. Loves that woman. I've told you before, I'm going to bring her back. How many times? I can predict what he's going to do before he does it. I can predict. I hate to see 2.5 million go down the hill, but I could tell him what to do. And then we have McJuggernuts to go look at his young ass. 2 months. His one done 2 months. Okay, McJuggernuts goes missing in 2023. A 50-minute video, 4.1 83,000. Crashes McJuggernuts air. So this is violence we like. They're faking his dad. So another people love this behavior, violence. Another one destroys the 6 months ago. The ex, some guy screaming. That's what they love, the violence. And then McJuggernuts Griffin furious over camera. Okay, so that's all it is. Then I love giving his brother money. Okay, makes me laugh and it makes me cry. I'm sorry. I see this stuff and it's just, I'm sorry, but Nobody Likes Onions only has. I mean, I get it. 16 listening live. 29 over there on Steel Toe Tard, whatever else, But it is what it is, man. It's a divine platform, but until they start, let me see. I just goosebumps feeling about your support. Thank you so much for comments, emails. Okay, good for you. Blind ambition. May try some commentary and slap fighting and game reactions. Why would you care about that? Blind ambition. Why would you care about that? More commentary and game? Who cares? Who cares about gaming? The world of slap fighting? Okay, see? There it is, violence. He loves violence. That's what he loves. So he wants to talk about slap fighting and violence. That's what he wants to do. Till I get my head straight, I'll be no stream for a while. Okay. Education live stream going, how it functions in the day-to-day. Trust me, it isn't easy. I get it. He's over on Twitch. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with those 5 individuals. Life is too short to keep dragging them on. Twitch is growing. I'm going to focus on it. Go then. Delete your YouTube channel then. Just delete it and leave. That's why I look at it. He would never call the show. He'd never. He's too gutless to call in. But it's like, it's sad that people want to think they need, I love Carolyn RV. I'm just goosebumping today, feeling your support. I mean, you got money. I do like, Call Me Chris. She's really good. She'd be good with a Stormy Daniels with her too, because she's very good. And same thing with the other young lady. I like too as well. The other woman, what the hell's her name again? See, that's Opie. We response to the tweet Compound Media to Opie. A whole hour. But anyways, it's just this life, the internet. I hear before about what Nobody Likes Onions, right? What does he say? Well, it's just the internet. But as soon as whatever he says pisses somebody off, then he gets mad, right? And people are going that one guy, Pederin guy. People are bitching about him and going to sponsors because people can't handle these talk about the hunch, right? The right and the left both like freedom of speech. But as soon as you get the best one, hey, I've been accused of inappropriate children, right? Because they don't like what I say, right? Really? You didn't know that? So you do the best to somebody. You speak out the truth. I'll die at my feet. People love this violence. They love it. Look at the slap fight. Are you serious? What's the fighting one they do? The hand-to-hand one. People love that behavior. They love it. They eat it up. The way it works, bitch boys. That's what they're doing, man. It's non-stop skullduggery. I've done some videos of Paul Stanley, man. That guy's an arrogant ass. Just an arrogant ass. Somebody called into a show pretending to be Gene Simmons. Pretty funny. That's pretty hilarious. Another one, Bahalan, what her name is. She used to get a ton of people. Let's go look at her. She's a pretty good looking woman. Let's go look. Her name is BBAHAN. And she's got 1 million subs. Good looking woman. But she's getting 57,000 on a few. She does a lot of pictures about women. What carnival she responds to women. She's a good looking woman. So she does a lot of responding to asses and whatever else. And, you look down, you lose. And so she does a lot of, her thumbnails are women's boobs and stuff. So there's a lot of her shorts. But she used to be very popular. I used to come through all the time. So her channels, her shorts, her videos about, I think she's got a Twitter. I think I used to follow her. Do I follow her now? Let's see. I think I used to follow her. I don't follow her anymore. But they roll through. These women like her follow. They roll through, and guys get bored with her. And I get it. She's a good-looking woman. I get it. But it's just. I love when people say it's just the internet. But as soon as you want to have them cash those checks, but I think it's just wrong. People's families to stay. He was trying to figure out what April's mom looks like, and I'm like, don't be doing that behavior. Her mom has nothing to do with this. If I want to, like I said, I loved fighting with steel-toed tart. Amberly Ambrosia. It was so much fun because she was so sassy towards me, and I loved it, man. Debbie Daly. She was so called me beta cock, and I love it, but we always go with the family. Oh, I'm gonna put your wife or your husband, your kids. Oh my God. Oh no. So you're the best of somebody. Oh no. I'm gonna tweet at her until I'm live. But I just, the steel toe that Corey left, and that was kind of funny. Whatever, I guess Corey had some inappropriate behaviors with Acme, whatever, texting. And I didn't know about it until good old steel toe had to put it out and drop a bomb on him. That's just disloyal behavior. But they're fighting over listens. Just good luck, man. Good luck. Steel toe, you're not a morning show. You're just a podcast. You're a show. You're not a morning radio show anymore. He gets up every morning thinking he's still in St. Cloud. Doesn't get it. I feel sorry for anybody who has to beg for views. I genuinely do. I really, really feel sorry for you that you have to beg for listens. I really do. I really do. I do want to drive through with my microphone through Minneapolis and show. It's a ghost, which is true. Minneapolis is a ghost town. Lake Street's pretty funny too, as well. It's just another cesspool of a city. Total cesspool. So we're gonna do that. Taking a drive through Lake Street. So I get like 6 videos in and drive through Minneapolis, because it is a ghost town down. St. Paul is fun. If I lived anywhere and I was gonna have a family, I was gonna maybe have my own place. I was talking to this lady at work. She's a waitress to, she has a fort, that one I told you about. Well, another one of the townhome. I know a couple people that live in a 3-bedroom townhome. They got for like $190. They want to. It's nice. Nothing wrong with a 3-bedroom townhome with 2-bedroom, two-car garage. Nothing wrong with that. I get a house, but I know you have rules. But just a place to live and enjoy yourself, get laid, whatever. And I was like, you want a house, girl? Good luck. Your son's 14. By the time the house will be anything, he'll be out of school. Just get a townhome, 3-bedroom. Try to tell her that. I point a few out. I'm like, you're making almost $100,000 when you're working. Where's all your money going to? I know you're in the middle of divorce, but it's like, really? You have to get a waitress job? You're making 6-figure? What the hell's wrong with you? God, I need money. I looked at this. I've never said before. Looked at this. I'm sorry. I've never ever mentioned that in my life. I need money. Never said it. Never would. Just need to breathe. But I like reinventing myself. I'm like doing different things. We go to a couple parks I looked at. There's a park over there by Teddy over there in Minneapolis. I saw. I want to walk around. There's a bridge goes across the lake. So there are places. There's one over here in St. Louis Park by Musicland. I want to walk around. So what's this? This is the end. Honey and Liv. What's this one? This is the end. What's this all about? Let's go. We moved. Empty house tour. God. So it's just drama. I put my girlfriend in the hot seat. Okay, so this is another drama. Huna and Lib. So another one creating drama. So whoever the hell this is. So it's just I put my girlfriend on the hot seat, spicy. Okay, they've got almost 600,000 subs. Some are 28K, some are 16K. Again, making up false narratives. It's like, the things you can watch out there. Like I said, call me Chris. Love to have her on my show. She's so funny. Unexpected doctor visit. Oh my God, So it's all this is drama. Our 20s changed our life, and all. Whatever this is, I get it. She's a hot woman in a swimsuit. My biopsy results, and I get it. Just drama. Just go do something funny. It's always drama. I go walk through parks. I get it. Go do something substantial. Squirmy and Scrubs just continue to prostitute. I've told Wonder Hussy, make it to 12 minutes. She's bitching about money. It's the way she goes, man. And then I told Carolyn RV, he only pays me wage. You can pay you because that's what you're not making any money because you're bitch about Donald J. Trump. I complain about Donald J. Trump. And it's hurt my NFL, but I don't care. I'm surely not here to make any money. I mean, just go do something, do it right, and show somebody something. Go. What's that one guy I like? I tweeted him out the other day. I've liked him before. He's from he travels all over the place. I just saw, what's his name? I happened to see one come up. He's been away from his house for 3 effing months. Carpetbagger. Really? 3 months you're away from your house? Really? Trying to make money on YouTube, begging for money? Give me this, give me that, just like Carolyn V. Can't people just do a podcast or a show without asking for goddamn money? I'm just curious. Can't people just simply do their show? It just blows me away. Never ever ending. Always have to ask. Give me this. Give me that. I want this. Give me this. It's never ending. That AT&T girl was on YouTube. She'd be fun too. But call me Chris. I'd love to have her on my show. She's really cool. Misunderstood Boy Scout. She's funny. I'm sorry. She's hilarious. She does all her stuff by herself. She's really good at what she does. So she's really good. She's funny as hell. But people steal her stuff and put it up on something else. It's too bad. I see her shorts on people's channels, which pisses me off. It's her stuff. So there's one person that has a bunch of her shorts on here, stealing her stuff, all her stuff. So it's never ending. Call me Chris. So this person's stealing everyone's shorts on here. Call me Chris is a lot of work. I mean, she does her own stuff, different stuff. It takes time for her to do. So I do like her. She'd be fun to have on. But she'd be one I put in a movie or in a bit, except because she'd be like what's the one they call? It's called what the hell's it called again? What's it? Comedy, College Humor. Let's see if we call Corey. If you have any balls the size of basketball, he always gets mad. He gets mad when he calls. He gets mad. I called him on the show the other day. He got mad, hung up on me. I call him names. Let's see if he'll pick up.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Let's see if we can have a civil conversation. Got to run off again. See, I'll go welcome to the show, and he'll get mad. He doesn't understand when I say welcome to the show and have some fun. He's all mad. He's all bitter. He won't answer. Maybe he will. No, he won't call. I figured he won't. He won't call. He won't. He's such a Nancy boy. He's such a Nancy boy. Such a big baby. But he's been...
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Yeah, we know.
Please leave...
Steve Billings called the show. He wouldn't ever call me. He's been on before, but about the domestic violence. letting that stuff go on and on and on, you know. I know that one guy should call him, see if he's available. Win by 2. Let's see if win by 2 picks up. Let's see if he follows along here. Let's see if he calls. Let's see if he answers the phone correctly. Let's see if he'll say, "Hey, you know, hello, thanks for calling Fearmonger Radio. How are you?"
Hello.
Hey, thanks for calling Fearmonger Radio. What's on your mind, sir?
Not too much. What's going on, Cowpoke?
Well, not much, man. Just kind of hanging out here. We're talking about. I'm glad you're playing along. Good for you. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Just enjoying the Friday, getting ready for the weekend. You know, same old shit.
Any plans for lovely and talented April Fool? We got a blizzard coming our way here in the great state of Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man. That's pretty nuts.
Well, first of all, it was supposed to be 2 inches. Then it went to 5. So I took my GoPro the way home and I did some filming for fun for my channel in my car, just to practice.
Nice.
Just because I bought a thing at a garage sale. It's a GoPro clip. So I put it on my what do you call it, the sun thing, and it looked
the visor.
The visor. So it looked really good. So I'm going to put those up. Driving the mean streets of Minnesota. I'm going to put that up later on. I have a video every day until like May of 15th. 11-minute video. Because I don't want to. I hate editing. I know how to. I just don't want to. It's too much work. I work.
It's the worst, bro. It's the most time-consuming thing in the world.
I was listening to Wonder Hussy. I don't really share her stuff anymore, but I've tried to tell her to keep it at 12 minutes because what they're doing right now on YouTube, they're trying to compete with Tiki-Taki, right? The shorter videos.
Yeah, sure.
And I've told her this. And they won't push that out anymore. They want because you know how, let's say when I'm driving, I look through my phone. If I'm on a job site and I'm looking through when I'm waiting for somebody, I'll look for a 5-minute video to watch. Let's say you're a creator and you maybe walk out of your house and you're going to show me something funny for 5 minutes. I'll watch you before I'll listen to. I like a good podcast. I do consume a lot of stuff on Spreaker.com. A lot of good audios, which are tough to find with good sound. I'm a Nazi when it comes to sound. When I call into radio shows on podcasts, I've got dynamite sound. But
it's the most important thing, man. It's almost lost upon all the video that is coming out through YouTube, correct. All the video podcasts. You know, when
because you know what people do. Even ESPN one time they had four guys on a channel. And they had a mic above them. So what am I hearing? I'm hearing the walls. I don't want to hear when you're in when I have a headset on, I've got a power mic on, I've got my mixer going, I've got music in the back. You can't hear the music, but it's mixed in. So if me and you are talking, they can't snip us. You know what I'm saying? Because the music is gonna. We ride above the music. So if me and you are having a conversation about something, they can't use that against you because guess what? They can't clip you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I call it my anti-clip. I've learned that.
There you go.
From the One Angry Jew when they would clip him, but as soon as you put music in, they couldn't do it because they would, it's almost like like the AI, what do they call that thing? The deep fakes behavior. They like to do that behavior.
Yeah, deep fakes. Yeah.
But anyways, I've tried to tell people that because it was when the COVID kicked in, even Howard Stern had shitty sound, and I told a friend of mine, this is Howard Stern. If you're going to do it from your house and you want to come to YouTube, get a boom mic. I know you. I like to have my headset on. I want to be able to move my head around when I'm doing my shows. Right. I can get up, walk across there, and I want to go back. That's just the way I look. When I do one for my car, I have a good headset when I'm driving. So when I'm driving my car, do my podcast, I sound good. Okay.
Right.
People have called me a Nazi when it's sound, but I'm sorry. If I'm listening to you on a sports podcast, whatever, I want to be able to. I want to hear. I always realize when I'm doing my NFL podcast, I have people tell me all the time they like listening to me because I don't scream and I have good sound.
Right. It's the most important thing, man. It's seriously lost upon everybody now because everyone's so concerned about visuals.
Correct.
And that's an important thing for sure if you're doing stuff on YouTube, video content, absolutely. But podcasting, radio, and all that. I mean, it was built on audio, really good audio. If you didn't have good audio, man, then It's like, what the fuck are you even doing?
Well, if you listen to, I call him the bull-faced liar from the Green Bay Peanuts Packers. He goes on that? What's that punter from Indianapolis? He goes on there, and he has shitty.
McAfee.
Yeah, he goes on with shitty audio. I mean, give him a mic he plugs into his phone. I mean,
dude.
I mean, he's got. This is. I don't understand these people. I mean,
right.
But you hear people on a podcast and they use their mic on their screen. I mean, on their computer. So what do you hear? Your voice off your walls.
Right.
I want to hear your voice.
It's annoying, dude.
I want to hear you. I don't want to hear this voice off the wall. And the ESPN had this round table of 4 people, and just put a lapel mic on there. Just put a lapel mic. That's all I'm asking. Because if I want to listen, I want to zero in on your voice. But and like you said,
it's. Are you familiar with Chad Zumock? I'm sure you are.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So that's one of the things I get on him about, man, because he wants to gloat about how he's like the hottest thing on the internet,
Correct.
Which couldn't be further from the truth.
True.
But he wants to gloat about all this shit, and then simultaneously he has a microphone from 2008 from a Walmart, Walmart, your local Walmart. It's like, bro, like upgrade your shit. You have the money for it, you claim. So get new shit, bro.
I got an Audio Technica. I buy my stuff from Sweetwater. That's why I buy, because they speak audio. It's like if you're going to
Sweetwater's the best.
Yeah, that's what I go through, and it's Audio Technica. I have my Alicia mixer, and I have my little Roland that I can use by change my voice for fun, right?
Right.
But like you said, the majority of people that watch you, I guarantee it. And even when I do my videos here in my office behind me, I've got my thing in the back of all my stuff in the background. I used to have a sewing machine in the back that which actually was worth some money, and people would comment on it. I put it. She goes, "Why you must know?" Because I want the visual people to see it, and they talked about it all the time. Because they would come to watch. So the more stuff I know you're very visual, yellow stuff. So the people that watch you, because men are visual, women are emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the airport, by 15 years, I've been assaulted or kicked or pushed, and 11 of them have been women. Because when they get stressed on traveling or things aren't going right, women will yell at me and push me.
Sure.
Because women are. Why do you think you have Karens, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they get pissed. I've seen that at the airport many, many times, where people get pissed. But anyway, so I've been screwing around with Corey. I claim I have a podcast called Hearsay and Lies. I've been doing I'm going to do a series, Corey Adam at Large. I'm going to pretend I'm him. So I've been doing that in a car, Corey Adam at Large. So I did a couple coming up where I'm driving, Corey's driving through. I have music to it, right? It's going to be over on the Capo podcast. I'm going to go to the auto show tomorrow with my little Samsung camera, which is really kind of a cool open mic camera. And I'm going to wear those sunglasses. Remember when he used to look down at the camera with sunglasses on because he wanted to be like that Arnie guy from... Remember that? And because I'm going to play that part where with his sunglasses on, and I'm going to have my Cowport Adventure hat on, but I'm going to try to interview people. Hey, I'm Corey Adam from YouTube. Can we talk? So I'm going to have the camera at me while I'm talking to people, say, well, listen, there's another Corey out there who's pretending to be me.
He's imposter.
Yeah, so the other Corey Adam you're going to look for is another Corey Adam. So I'm going to have this Corey Adam at large.
What's that going to be on your, you said your YouTube?
Yeah, the Cowpoat Adventures. I have this audio that we're on right now over on Fearmongering Radio here on Spreaker.com will be over on the Cowpoat Podcast. I have two. I changed my Cowpoat Podcast over to, I had my dog, I called my Chloe's Adventure channel, but I changed it to my podcast because one of my audios, and I changed mine to Adventure because I do go out of the house, I go places. Not a lot, I go places. That's my video channel. So when you Google Cowpoat, both channels came up. So
okay, that makes sense.
And on Spreaker, I've got Beach Boy Radio, Fear Mongering, I've got Speculation Sports, I got NFL, Major League Baseball, whatever. But so I've been doing them. So those are coming up. Like I want to pretend to be him. I'm in my car looking down, smoking a cigarette. I got glasses on with this Vikings hat on, pretending to be Corey in the car. So he's going to be at large all summer long. But I'm going to do one. There's a gay gentleman I see at the club all the time, and I'm going to say he's the one that did the hit on Zumock. And I'm going to call him Snuggles. He's going to be the hitman.
Snuggles.
That's the name of my first cat. So he's a gay man, and he's a Hispanic. He's a great guy. So I'm going to get outside of him, and I'm going to have the camera and say, okay, this is Corey. I'm Corey Adam at large. I have the attacker Where's he from in Florida? Where's he from? I have the city. Where's he lives in Florida?
I think it's Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken.
Good enough.
Yeah.
So I can get that going. So that he's from Clearwater because that's close by. Clearwater's close. So I'll say, Snuggles, we met up in Clearwater. Why did you do this? I mean, whatever. So I'm going to interview him. He's got a great accent, so we're going to play along for that. So that's another little.
Dude, that'd be hilarious, man. So that'd be fucking great.
But I love, that whole black eye thing was nothing but. I get these radio guys. I compete against nobody on YouTube. I compete my last video, and it's the steel-toed. I told this to a guy who used to stalk me all the time, and these other guys, whatever else. And I told this to Sweet Melissa, and I don't hate steel-toed Tard Show. The only reason I knew about them is when he got fired, okay, and Johnny Rock got the job, right? And I did a video to the radio station in St. Cloud, and I mentioned him. I didn't know how to pronounce his last name, so I called him an imbecile, right?
Right.
I said, hey, this guy, imbecile. He got all mad, right? He got all mad and played my video on his channel because he was mad because he had no sense of humor. He's got very thin skin, just like nobody likes onions.
Yeah.
And he's now okay. And I sent him an email jokingly, said, hey man, just do me a favor, quit. By 8 out of 10, I like April. I met April, and I did a video with her. I gave her $20 and walked off. And I think she's a nice woman. I get what he's doing, but I get kind of uncomfortable when he's doing it on a woman. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, I get what he's.
There's that too, and you hit on it. Earlier. I mean, you were talking about, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I get on him, man, is because he loves to dish it out.
Yeah.
But as soon as people start fucking chirping back at his, ankles, he can't take it and he cowers.
Who's that?
You just if whether or not I'm covering him on a podcast, nobody likes onions. Chad,
right?
And we're talking about Aaron, by the way.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. He's got very thin skin. Same with Corey. Like when I called you, you said, "Hey, Cowboy," you didn't screw around. You just played along with me, and I said, "Thanks for calling the show." You go, "How you doing, Cowboy?" You didn't get all mad because whenever I give Corey shit, I call him a coward for just have some fun. He hangs up right away. He gets mad at me. I mean, you're supposed to be a comedian, right? I mean, me and you are both amateur comedians. I've been podcasting for 13 effing years. Okay, I've never been in it to make money. I make 80, I think 70. I made 90 because of Corey's podcast is making money for me. Not a big deal. I never went in to make money. I've never asked for a damn thing. I've never asked for nothing. I give out hats and shirts, Speculation Sports to people. I give them things. That's what I do. That's called the board of directors. I give out that. That's what I do. I've never asked for a damn thing. But I heard him today when I was living back and forth. What made me angry when nobody likes onions started. Hang on, man. Hang on one second.
Yeah, good.
Hang on one second. Gotta put merge with win by 2. Hang on a second. Hey, sweet. I'm on here with a gentleman here. Win by 2. Win by 2. Say hello to Sweet Melissa.
Yo, what's going on? How's everyone doing?
Not much. How are you?
So
not too bad.
I just called him. He's from New Jersey, right? You from New Jersey?
Yes, sir.
I called him.
The Garden State.
The Garden State. I have the home of Chris Christie. I want to ask about Chris Christie.
Fat bastard. Don't get me started.
Listen. Ted the Talking Head is a Jets fan, so we did an NFL podcast. And I'm going to ask you a question. If he was in a room with us, and I would say, hey, you a bumbling idiot? Was he a bumbling idiot or a condescending liar, you think, with the bridge debacle? What do you think he was?
I mean, dude, Chris Christie's a lot of things, man.
But if you had a choice, bumbling idiot or condescending liar, what do you think he is?
I'd probably go option B.
I think he's a condescending little effing liar is what he is. He's a liar.
Yeah.
I do like him for a reason. He's a Cowboys fan. Other than that, zero F's given.
Well, see, it's like you shouldn't be in New Jersey, fucking being a Cowboys fan.
Man, I live in Minnesota, but I still like the picture when he was on the beach. When you remember the beaches were closed and the walrus was on. Remember that?
Oh yeah. He closed all the beaches and then he's out there fucking doing his thing. Get fucked, bro. It's nuts, dude.
I know, it was fun. So I'm talking about. I'm going to tell about taking things off YouTube. Melissa, we've talked about it before, correct?
Yeah.
and right now, Nobody Likes Onions is he's listened to my shows before because I see his IP in Henderson, in Vegas, and that's fine. I appreciate him doing that. But he, I guess, he was ripping on some other comedian, I guess, and the brother contacted him like, "Hey, leave my brother alone." So now, what does he do? He gets all mad because remember, it's just the internet, right? Win by two. What's your
Right.
first? What's your first name? Win by two? What's your first name, sir?
John.
Okay, John. John. My name is Jeff, and that's Melissa. So, but 1 minute he said, "We heard it before, right, Melissa? It's just the internet, right, Melissa?"
Yeah.
It's just the internet until all of a sudden, when you put someone's wife in a video, or you put someone's house on the internet, and then when it's time to write that check, people get mad, John. But I get Nobody Like Onion. He can be very funny. I do like that one that's making fun of Steel Toe with the voices. That's hilarious. They're speeding.
It's from Nobody Likes Onions?
Yeah, whoever's speeding up the voice of Steel Toe, they're speeding up. They're taking clips.
Oh, I think that's it's Egg Picker's name is on
so
YouTube.
good.
You actually, yeah, dude, it's hilarious. It's like the only watchable way I could watch Steel Toe is through their voices being sped up.
It's so hilarious because it's how he talks. And I get, I've fought with a lot of people on this video platform. She knows it. I used to fight with Debbie Daly on Spreaker, but I just don't understand why people have to go after sponsors. And hey, I guess I've told him before about being a sponsor, the behavior out there and saying, Cloud, he still thinks he's a morning radio show. You know what I'm saying? He still thinks he's a radio show.
It's a joke. It's like, bro, you're on YouTube.
Well, look at he got kicked off of Twitch. He's gonna lose. I told this week, Melissa and the other stalker. It's really easy, unfortunately, to kick people off of YouTube, and he's gonna lose his channel because of that the game night thing, which is stupid.
Yeah.
He's gonna
and
lose.
It's just he can't get out of his own way. He can't just admit that maybe I don't know all the rules and. I'm willing to listen. I could change a couple things and to save my channel, and then everything would be good. Everything would be fine. But he can't get out of his own fucking way, and it's remarkable to watch sometimes.
Right, but when I first met the guy, I was just responding to get Terry Train on St. Cloud because she got fired from KQ, and people love Terry Train. Tom Bernard now is on a podcast. They finally got rid of him. And so he got mad because I called him imbecile and brought me into it. And then I nicknamed Corey the Nimrod. And they actually had my nicknames on their podcast for about a month. The Nimrod and Imbecile Show. So all I was doing was commenting on a video towards the place that fired him. I mean, like I said, getting fired from a real radio show is like getting fired from Burger King.
Yeah, right.
I mean, how hard is it? I mean, right, Melissa? How hard is it to get fired from Burger King? What do you think, Melissa?
These days it must be pretty hard.
I mean, I was mildly bummed out in Detroit. They closed like 20 Burger Kings. I was like crying. I'm like, really? You're closing Burger Kings in Detroit? I'm like, really?
Oh, wow.
How can you do that to me? I mean, if they ever close White Castle
in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean that's poor man's food. It is.
How often do you go to Detroit?
I don't, but I just saw that. I just saw the article.
Okay.
The guy is called Help Me Hank, and he's a special reporter. So, but I just
wow.
So I just laughed.
A lot of places are closing. I think they closed a lot of CVS's, or they're planning to.
Yep.
A lot of different places.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why. Maybe because they can't find employment. Maybe I don't know what it is.
Well, the what's his name? The Burger King is, I guess, the guy can't get along. Like, let's say John's my main guy for White Castle. He's my main guy I work with. They're not working with the people that are making the money. Whatever you want, franchisees. They won't work with them. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like Burger King, so that doesn't break my heart.
Right.
But it is kind of, something we've always had. So.
I love Burger King.
I don't like it. I every time I go there and I smell it, say there's one around, all I can think of is burning plastic. And that's strange.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to agree with you, Melissa. I was never a Burger King
Shame on you both.
connoisseur.
Shame on you both. Shame on you both. You both be punished.
And their fries.
I will say, though.
Yeah.
I will say Burger King, I mean, if we're talking about lunch food, I wasn't a Burger King guy, but Burger King did have some pretty good breakfast.
Yes,
their
they
French
did.
toast
So,
sticks, their
yep.
hash browns.
Never
That was pretty
had
solid.
them.
So I've got 5.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
I just got the 5-minute warning from. Can you believe Melissa? I've been married to her for 29
It's
years.
Friday night. They're going to go out to eat.
That's our date night. I've been married to her for 29 years coming up. And I give her
Wow,
a,
God bless.
Tonight.
I give her a rose for every year we've been married. So I brought home 4 dozen roses and I said, here you go. Instead of just I said, here.
What a gentleman, Cowpote. You're a fucking
He
gentleman.
really is. Nobody knows this about him.
Yeah, I guess I treated her badly. I apologize. We made up, but people think I'm this horrible person. I guess I'm. Here's the whole thing. Before I cut you both loose, I'll give you some life. I put a battery in someone's car at the airport. The guy needed a battery. I called the AAA guy, and I said, put on my bill, and I said, give the guy a tip. And you know what I'm accused of doing? That I was grandstanding. That I was grandstanding because if you enrich someone's life in this world, and it doesn't matter who you are. Guess what? You're a bad guy, right? As soon as you enrich somebody, you're a bad guy, right? That's oh my God, how dare you, John? Enrich someone's life. I mean, I sent you triple treat. I enriched your life. Remember that?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I shipped.
It's really good.
Did you pay for that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
But I was grandstanding, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So I got to get.
Some people look at it that way.
Oh yeah.
And they can let them.
Like I said,
Let
I've
him do
never
that
had.
way.
I've never had to say I need money, and it's great to be able to enrich someone's life. But as soon as you do it, you're a bad man. My dad always said, "Never be ashamed to be wealthy, cowboy. Never be ashamed to work hard. Never be ashamed to spend money."
I guess
That's
it's
the
that
truth.
saying that you like that I hate.
What?
Is no good deed
Goes unpunished. It's so true. I mean, it's so true. You do something that God. I mean, what do we always say? It's not a lie, just as long as you believe be the truth, right?
Right.
Right. Well,
Right.
with Donald J. Trump, but I do appreciate you win by 2 coming on, playing along. Anything you want to talk about that drama, and you want to talk about your show, and I appreciate you coming. Go ahead.
How did you two gentlemen meet?
We just threw the drama on Nobody Likes Onions and Steel Toe.
Okay.
Cowpote did some great investigative work, and he called into the show, unscheduled, and yeah, man, it's been fun ever since.
Right. So, anything you want to say, young man, before we head down the road, sir?
Yeah, man. Well, look, I appreciate you having me on, and we're live usually every Sunday, so head over to Win by 2 Radio over on YouTube and check us out and see what everyone's talking about, man.
Thanks for calling the show, and we'll talk to you. Have a great weekend. Remember,
Talk to you guys later.
All right.
remember tomorrow's
Thank you.
April Fool's Day. Don't do anything stupid. I mean, don't get
It's just the internet. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
That was funny. I appreciate you both coming on. I really do. It's good to have him come on. Sweet came on. I appreciate him going. That was funny. Anyways. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the original. Yeah, I know. So anyways, thank you, Sweet, for coming on. Anyways, so remember the military house been messing abroad. We appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming on the show and saving a troll. Remember the military, the armed force, all the branches, the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, the National Guard, Coast Guard, uniform. Thank you very, very much for what you guys do. My cop call crackhead, don't drink and drive. Always practice safe sex. Okay, that's all we're asking. Put a condom on. All right? Happy April Fool's Day. Have a good weekend. Thanks for coming on, you guys. It's Cow Shit, Cow Pie. Fear Mongering Radio. I'll see you buddy all later. This voice is out.